Hi guys, Mountain Mav here, back with another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the REI Flexlite macro chair. So I actually just bought this chair a couple weeks ago, and the first time I used it was in my East Fork one night camp trip with my dad, and the link for that will be in the description below. But yeah, the first impressions of this chair, it's a really easy chair to set up. I think it took me 2 minutes. I'll go ahead and time it when I'm setting it up. But yeah, it was really nice by the fire and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and set her up. So that actually only took me about 1.5 minutes to set up. Probably out there it might take a little bit longer with sort of the environment out there, but yeah, it comes in this bag right here. Really, it's probably as big as my forearm. I carried this with me in my my backpack, and my backpack only weighed, I don't know, 28 pounds with this included, and that's with water, food, all of that for one whole night. So it really packed away nicely in my bag. I like that about it. So let me go ahead and give you some facts about it. So the REI Co-op Flexlite Macro Chair is a really good chair. It comes in 4 colors: black, blue, red, and light green, and costs about $99.95. Go ahead and pause the video for the features of the chair, and then here are some of the specs and the dimensions. So go ahead and pause that there too if you want to see that. This is the REI Co-op Flexlite Macro Chair underquilt. It's also a really good underquilt, really warm. It's about $34.95 and has 2 colors, orange and red, as well. Stop to see the features. And here are some of the technical specs of it, like the dimensions. Okay, so now I'm going to show you sort of how to put it together, but step by step. So obviously first you're going to want to take it out of the bag. It's just sort of rolled up like this on the frame of the tent. Sorry, of the chair. My bad. And so you just, there with a little elastic strap, so you just plop it into the little peg there, on all sides. So these little legs go down on the floor, and they have little rubber pads on them so that the aluminum doesn't get torn up. But as you can probably see here, there's a little bit of a height difference. So this is in the back, because it's going to be sort of your where your back goes. So yeah, so this is the frame. This is what is made out of aluminum and plastic here. And so this is what you actually sit on. So this is the ripstop nylon over here on these parts, and then the mesh right here. And the mesh is actually a really thick mesh. It's not some of that mesh that you find on tents. It's really thick. So first what you want to do is you have these pockets here. And you want to make sure those are towards the frame. You also want to make sure that the REI Co-op label is to the top. So what you want to do first is put this little loop thing through the little pole here. And then how I like to do it is I like to do the bottom ones first. And they have these little nice little rings here that you can pull it with to get it around, because it's a little hard once you start to get up here. And so you do the same on these upper ones right here. These ones require a little muscle. And then same up here. And it should stretch and be a nice chair now. And so now I'm going to show you how to do it with the underquilt. So again, you want to sort of lay out your frame here, and you want to have this towards the back. This is going to be your back. And so now you want to take your underquilt here and get it out of the bag. It packs in really tight. But so this is the red underquilt part. And so they have these little elastic things around them on the corners here. A lot of times you think you just sort of slip it over, but that's not how you do it. You want to only have the frame on. Don't have the chair part on yet, because there are these little holes in each corner right here, and that goes over the pole here on all four sides. So hole goes over here, the one on top, and on top over here. So this is just going to sort of sit at the bottom now. And now is when you want to get your actual chair part, and it's going to have the REI logo up there. Just slip it into those little pockets in the seat here, making sure to use those little rings just to help you get them in there. So once you have your chair on, you can sit in it, right? Nothing's wrong with it. But your underquilt's still at the bottom here. So what you want to do is you want to slide your underquilt up, and this is where the elastic bands sort of come in, and it goes over the corner of your chair here. So I'll show you on this side. This is the hole here, and it just slides up and goes over the corner here. So you can start to see how it's going under the chair here against the mesh and the ripstop nylon. And you want to do the same for the back here. Just slide it up and over. And same for right here. Just slide it up and over. So that's one of the downsides I think about this chair, is that you have to actually take the chair part off of it to put the underquilt on. But I mean, it's sort of an add-on, so they probably thought about this after they actually made the chair setup. So I mean, yeah, if you look at it, you probably see it's all red here and on the back here. So yeah, if you want to see a little bit closer, it just goes through the pole right here and over, so sort of there. And oh, I forgot to mention this. You want to make sure that this little REI tag on the underquilt is on the top. So both REI logos go on the top. Tuck that in a little bit, but yeah. So that's it with the underquilt. So guys, since it's here already, I'm gonna sort of share the things I like about it, sort of compared to the Flexlite chair. So I tried out both of them at the store, at least at the Kenwood REI. They sort of have, when you go in, they have a bunch of these chairs out that you can try. I tried the Flexlite original chair, this macro one out, and then I believe they have like a Flexlite low chair, which sits really low to the ground. So I didn't like how low the low one was, and on the original Flexlite chair, for me at least, the sides here were in more, so they were a couple more inches in. So I couldn't like put my arms in like I'm doing here with the macro chair. So they'd be hanging sort of out, and I'd have to sort of arrange them somehow. I didn't think that was really comfortable. Also, the Flexlite original chair sort of tipped over a lot for me. Even when I was just sort of laying back like this, without me trying to, it would tip like this, and I just felt like it was sort of unstable. And whenever I would lean over to one side, this leg right here would always pick up like that, and I always felt like I was going to fall over. So I think that the macro chair is a more stable chair than the original Flexlite. And I think it has just more room in general for your back and for your arms if you want to just lay them right here. So guys, I think that's gonna about do it for this review of the REI Flexlite macro chair. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button, and to see more videos and gear reviews and camping and hiking videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. But other than that, I really like this chair. It's a pretty good chair, and I hope to have a lot more adventures with it. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.